Milt of MF Metalarts here, and welcome to another video on basic filigree techniques. In this video, I'll be discussing the construction of filigree frames and demonstrating soldering both frames and filigree wire with paste solder. As always, when following along with me, please observe standard studio safety practices, which include wearing the appropriate eye protection, natural fiber clothing, and closed-toed shoes. And please do not attempt any of the steps that I'll be demonstrating if you are unfamiliar with the safe use of the tools that I am using. So now we're going to talk a little bit about frames. But when I talk about a frame, the frame is what sits outside or around the decorative filigree wire and provides stability to your piece. So if we just switch over here to the close-up camera, here's a piece that's actually one of my favorites. I call it Surfing Moon. And when we look at the piece from a very high level, there's really only two or three things here. There's the main frame. That's the outside piece here. There's an internal frame here. There's all the filigree filler, which is, in this case, it's all ampersands. And then there's the bail up top. What we're going to do next is move into the world of using our paste solder to construct a frame, something like that. Well, after inserting the last two pieces of filigree filler in this, I decided to pickle it and brass brush it to clean it up. So to summarize what we learned in this video, we started out by learning the basics of making filigree frames, and we learned that frames are almost always made of sterling silver because sterling silver is much more rigid than fine silver. We also learned how to solder a filigree frame together using paste solder, and then we moved on to soldering filigree filler wire into a frame, also using paste solder. So I hope you found this video on filigree frames and soldering with paste useful and interesting, and I hope that you'll continue to follow along with the other videos in this series.